Hello and welcome to Darius Tabletop, and today, due to popular requests, I think I will do a video on how I painted my Wittmanns Last Tiger. Let me see, maybe we need a bit more light. And yeah, Wittmanns Last Tiger with this strange tiger stripes. And I had it originally painted without the snow. I think it looked kind of good, but I was missing something. And yeah, I will show you pictures without the snow. I think it looked a bit better, but and that's what this video is really about. Sometimes you don't know beforehand, so you gotta try, you gotta do. Sometimes you fail and you gotta retry. So that's the lesson of this video. I would say it's like trying to build a muscle. You gotta do it until it is the way you really want it, and yeah, don't get exhausted by it. So I will show you on my other smartphone. I have found some pictures. I hope this goes well. Let me see. Can I focus on this? Let's make it a bit brighter. Yeah, that's a bit better. So this is a beautiful tiger tank, and I think I primed it with Army Painter. It's not Sandry Dust. It is Wraithbone, I think. And I put on it, or wait a second, I think I primed it black, and then I put a Vallejo Dunkelgelb on it. And yeah, and right at that point, you can just stop and you have a desert tiger. It is pretty cool. Another thing I have to say is, once you start putting on camo on a tank, it starts to break up all the shapes. That's why I put white on it. And a tiger tank, I wouldn't say has the prettiest shape, but it is a very iconic and imposing shape. And once you start, doing some strange things with it, it breaks up those shapes. As you can see, you can't clearly define the turret, the back. You know what I mean? Like those clear shapes break up, and sometimes it muddles a bit the silhouette. And I think keeping a silhouette or the beauty of the form is really is an important thing. So right here, I could have stopped and I would have had a beautiful tiger, a bit of chipping and all of that stuff. And if I'm not happy with this one, I could still like sell it on eBay or to a friend, get a new one and retry. Like that's the mentality you might want to have. I wanted to do a Wittmann tiger. I don't know. I was looking through a lot of videos on YouTube and pictures, and once I saw this one, I thought, okay, like this is awesome. I mean, it is a tiger, and here you can see like the difference between the snow tiger and this one. And I think the snow was a bit of a mistake because it dulled down the colors. But okay, what I did, I had the Dunkelgelb, and then you have these weird shapes, as you can see at the back of this turret, like pretty weird. And I was trying to put them on with a brush, and there are different techniques. But I was kind of happy how it all worked out. It was kind of looking good, and you can see here, like it kind of looked awesome. And I tried to put down some brown, orange down the tracks, like really dirty, really grimy, like some I don't know, Normandy or Kursk or something. I did want to put a 007 there, but just like, as you can see, something protrudes out of there, and I should have put the 7 right here on this dot. But yeah. And so I was kind of painting it up. The Dunkelgelb, I brightened that up with a bit of buff. I went over it, but lately I'm using a mixture of Dunkelgelb, Buff and Sandry Dust, all to equal parts, because otherwise the yellow underneath or that color tone is just too dark and the other colors won't really pop. And I used like a black uniform. I don't know, I think I checked out, what's his name? Michael Wittman. He shot a few tanks. I think he got kind of lucky, and that's okay. If you want to see more about this guy, check out some videos. YouTube is full with that. And as you can see, I was putting down the numbers here, and it looks kind of cool. A lot of chipping, a lot of grime. Like this tank has gone through hell and back. This is how it looks right now on my Winter Tiger. As you can see, maybe a bit, let me see, maybe a bit too beaten, or yeah, come on, excuse me, I'm holding two things. So yeah, let's zoom in. So yeah, it's strange. Sometimes you can go too far with all of this chipping and you're losing like the crispness of what you had going on. So I kind of I regret it just a bit to have overdone it. But again, you don't know in the beginning. And then here on the side, I was putting on colors. What I then like, I did put here the Wilma, because I thought maybe like they named the tank something like big. And as you can see, I put on some marks right here, how many tanks or other enemies they've shot. And yeah, just have fun with your tank. But again, here, like the color scheme was pretty cool. Like you have those strange shapes, and yeah, chipping with black down here with the foam, trying to put some rust spots. I think I had an orange or a rust, and I was just dipping those track marks and the 7. What else? Like, and yeah, and this is kind of what it looks from above. And this is a great picture. Like I was pretty happy with this. Also, like with all the rusted tracks, like it looks really good, like great color contrast. And yeah, I wish I would have stopped here, but I didn't know. And like those rusty tracks right here, I really like them. And I've painted over this tank so many times. And I was looking, yeah, it was kind of looking cool, but I was not really satisfied or not really happy with the result. Yeah, and that's when I then thought, okay, maybe I will put some snow on this bad boy. And as you can see, let me bring in some, yeah, a bit of more light. Like, yeah, maybe it's not that bad, but yeah, it used to be the way you saw it, and yeah, maybe it's not that bad, but every time you do something, you kind of, yeah, you change the overall look and feel of it. And this was very like, again, it had like this feeling, like as if this went through a lot of mud, rust, rain, a lot of battles, and now it's just a different tank. Maybe I will put a bit of orange marks here and there, to rust it up again a bit and bring back some of the details that were lost during the putting on the snow. And yeah, I think it still looks good, but yeah, it's normal. You're trying to do things, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're happy, then you want it the other way. And it's a normal process. I always say when I draw something or when I paint something, the next one is better. And I think it's true because like you go through the process, you learn so much, and what you have in mind and what you want to recreate, I think maybe it works the next time around better than this time. And you take all the lessons from this one and you apply it on your next one. Yeah, maybe I will mix up a bit of the rust and put it on right now, or maybe I will not touch it and just leave it this way. Yeah, it's an ongoing process, but yeah, have fun painting Wittmanns Last Tiger if you want to. And we see us in the next video.